guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is gonna be like something I want to make this like a thing we do every single year, seasonally basically. So like you can tell from the title, in today's video I'm going to talk to you about like my perfume picks for the summer. So I have a bunch of perfumes in my collection, and I feel like most of them, like 60 to 70% of my perfume collection is perfumes that you can wear more in the hotter, more humid months. Obviously I live in Mumbai, if you don't know that already, and here it's always humid, but pretty much the whole year, like during the summer, during the monsoon, it's more like hot, humid weather, and you need to have more I mean, you can't wear your super sweet warm fragrances all the time. Those are perfumes that I restrict more towards only for like November to February, and then once like it's end of Feb, that's when I start getting all my other perfumes out back again, ones that I use for like the rest of the 7-8 months of the year. So yeah, in today's video I'm going to share with you the perfumes that I kind of want to be using exclusively for the next 3 to 4 months. I want to say, like, I think we'll do an updated video and I'll kind of like change these out maybe in June, July, once like it starts raining. I feel like now the monsoons have kind of gotten a little delayed, so I would say end of June, beginning of July is when we'll switch out things. So for the next 4 months, these are the perfumes that I'm going to kind of focus on, use, and I want to get some good use out of some of these. So yeah, it's not really a project pan per se, it's like an unofficial project pan, but yeah, I'm going to focus on all of these perfumes for the next 3 to 4 months. Some of these I do want to use up. Some of these I just want to kind of get my thoughts in on. I've maybe not used them in a while, so I want to like test them out, try and test them out, see how I like them. And yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. So first of all, I'm going to show you my perfume tray, which I have shown you already, I'm pretty sure, in which video did I show this tray in? I think I showed you this in my curating my perfume collection video, where I kind of like introduced my journey of my perfumes. When I introduced that concept, that's when I showed you this perfume tray. But here it is, you can see. So it's got one handle here and one handle here. So this is what it looks like from the back, and it's got a bunch of stuff on here, let me tell you that. This is what it looks like on the front. So the front, you can see it's got some of my skincare, and then towards the side, this side and this side, we have some perfumes, and this is what it looks like on the back. So this is basically the tray that sits on my white cabinet. If you guys have seen that in other videos where I do like collection, like skincare collection, makeup collection, stuff like that, and you've seen that on my Instagram a lot. So earlier I had like a basket, then I switched up that basket to a smaller basket, and now a couple of days back, when I was like rearranging some of this stuff, like I've rearranged some of my skincare products for the summer. Switched up my skincare collection as well, and my deodorant was about to fall. Yeah, so like I was saying, I switched out all of this for the summer. So I switched up my skincare, switched up my perfume, and now I have removed all my baskets, and we've switched to having everything on this tray. So towards the front we have my skincare that I'm not going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the stuff that is towards the back, which are all my perfumes. So we're gonna go first with a perfume that I'm kind of still using, and I hopefully am planning on using this up. I was hoping to finish this before the end of February. By the way, I'm talking about my Avon Attraction EDP. This is the Avon Attraction for her. This is what the bottle looks like, and like you can see, I've used up half of this, a little bit more than half of this, and this is one that I'm currently wearing along with my Plum Hawaiian Rumba body mist. The Hawaiian Rumba body mist I should have also had here, but it's not here because I keep that in my office drawer, and I wear this every single day in the morning before I leave for work, and then like, you know, once it starts fading a little bit, I'll just respray some Hawaiian Rumba body mist on me throughout the whole day. So yeah, that's kind of the combo that I've been wearing these days, and I want to get as much use out of this as much as possible, and I do want to use this up as well eventually. So yeah, as we're transitioning from winter to summer, this is what I've been wearing. And yeah, this is my first pick. I'm also hoping to use this up again, like I mentioned earlier. So the next time I do like my summer to monsoon switch up, this will hopefully be gone. So yeah, like I mentioned, this is kind of like an unofficial project pan as well. So yeah, I'll give you guys updates on what these perfumes look like in the next 4 months as well. I feel like I should have mentioned that towards the intro, but better late than never. So yeah, that is that. Moving on to another product that I'm hoping, not another product, another perfume or other body mist that I'm hoping on using up. We have the Plum Body Lovin' Body Mist, but this is the Orchid Me Not one. So again, like you can see, I've used a decent amount of this and I really like the scent of this, but again, it's not very long lasting. It's a body mist, so I'm hoping to like replace this with the Hawaiian Rumba one once I finish that one up. Like I have barely anything left in there. Like there is hardly like this much left in there. It's in my office, so once that one is used up completely, I'll take this with me to my office. For now, it's just lying on top of my perfume tray, but yeah, I'll take this to office, and hopefully again in the next 4 months this will be completely gone. I think it's going to be very easy to use this one up completely. So yeah, this is gonna go next to me, to my office. So yeah, we have that. And then like I'm doing my Avon Attraction combo with the Plum Hawaiian Rumba body mist, I want to do a similar combo of the Orchid Me Not body mist with the Avon Imari Seduction perfume. Again, this one you can see has a little bit more than half left in here, and I feel like these two will complement each other very well. They have a similar color obviously, but also a very similar vibe going on in terms of like the perfume notes. The it's a very similar, like these can be first cousins basically, so that's how similar they are to each other. So yeah, this is something that I will again spray in the morning before I go to work, and then this I'll have with me throughout the day to like touch up once the fragrance starts fading a little bit. So yeah, we have those two as well. Moving on next to something that is more of like a standalone product. It's sort of newer to my collection. This is YSL Silk EDP from Westside. I got this recently during a clearance sale. I think I mentioned it in a haul video as well in the month of Jan. I should have probably. This is when I smell it out of the bottle, and when you like first spray it on, it smells like version of YSL Black Opium, I want to say. I mentioned on my Instagram that I feel like these can be distant relatives, maybe like second cousin, third cousin, distant relatives. And because this was on clearance in Westside, I decided to pick it up. So this is currently my perfume that I spray on all my clothes once I get them back, like after they get washed. So yeah, that's why I'm also keeping this on top of my perfume tray, because it'll just be easy to reach out for when I want to spray this on my clothes. So yeah, that is that. This obviously I'm not like panning per se, but yeah, let's see how many months it takes for me to use this one up. That way I'll get an idea as to how much perfume I actually use, you know, when it comes to spraying on my clothes. So yeah, I'll get a good idea by doing that. So yeah, now there is like barely any use on this, but in the next 4 months, let's see how much we go through, and that way I'll be able to like ration out how much I need to buy in a year. So yeah, that is YSL Silk EDP from Westside. Moving on next, let's talk about some more Westside perfumes that I have. We have Studiowest Seasalt EDP. Now this is another one that I have a decent amount of use on. Like you can see, not much, but decent enough. Again, this is a beautiful powdery floral spring summer fresh perfume. Okay, it does, I would say, last long, but it's a very close to the skin kind of scent. Again, something great to wear to the office. So when I get a little bit bored of wearing Imari Seduction on a regular basis, I'll probably, you know, add this in occasionally, wear this as well. These two might pair together as well, also not too sure about it, but this is a very like heavy bottle. So again, this is something that's always going to stay at home. I don't want to carry this to the office because it's going to be very heavy, super heavy, because it's a glass packaging. So yeah, that is that. And yeah, I want to get decent amount of use out of this as well, even though I do love the scent, but this is not a lifer, so this is one that I eventually want to like use up and get out of my collection also. So yeah, we're gonna see how long it takes to go through this. As much as I would love to use this up in the next 4 months, I know that's not gonna happen, but my goal is to at least use up half of this in the summer, and then the other half I'll use up in the monsoon probably. So yeah, my goal on this is to at least use up half of it. So that is that. Moving on next to another perfume that I do want to use up. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it's one that I do want to get decent amount of use on, and that is Versace Eros Pour Femme. Now this is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful packaging. It's a perfume that I really like, but I don't love it as much as I used to earlier because I don't have great memories with the scent. Like there are certain occasions where I've worn this and like stuff has happened, and I don't have great memories with the scent. So every single time I look at it, every single time I think about it, those memories come back to me. So as much as I absolutely freaking love this scent, like if I forget that this is Eros Pour Femme by Versace, if I just smell it, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But because of the name and because of the memories that I have attached with it, it's not something that I gravitate to a lot, but I want to for 2 reasons. A, I want to, you know, make some good memories with this perfume, so I'm looking forward to like wearing it when I go out with my friends, or when I have a special day at work or something. And when I say a special day, I mean something memorable is going to happen that day. Maybe I'm going to go out with my friends after, you know. On days like those, I want to wear this because I want to make good memories with this. That's one reason. The other reason is that this is one of the more expensive perfumes that I have in my collection. It's obviously not super duper expensive, but it's designer, and it's still one of the more expensive perfumes that I have in my collection. So because I spend that kind of money on this, I want to use it. I don't want to just have this lying around just because of the bad memories that I have. I don't want to not wear this and like have all that money go down the drain. So yeah, for that reason I really want to wear this more often. So yeah, this is one I don't know how long it's gonna again take for me to use it up, and my goal is not to use it up. You know, I spent my money on this, so I want to make that, I want to stretch that money and make it last for as long as possible. Obviously that doesn't mean that I want to have this forever, because I know eventually it is gonna go bad. I bought this in, I would say, end of 2019, so it's been 2 years since I've had it, a little bit over 2 years. So yeah, it's time that I start using this regularly so that I'm able to use it up eventually at some point. So yeah, like I mentioned 3 times already, I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to use this up completely, but I do want to get a decent amount of use on it. And yeah, let's see how long it takes. Let's see. That was that. Moving on next to our last 2 perfumes that we have for this video. We have another perfume from Westside, and that is NUON Rebel Woman EDP. Now this is a scent that I absolutely freaking love. This is like Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy Light. And when I say light, I mean it's not a lighter version of Viva La Juicy Couture. It's like a more inexpensive dupe cousin. But like Viva La Juicy Couture can be a little too sweet. I'm not saying that I wouldn't not wear it in the summer and monsoon season. I could totally wear it every single, you know, time throughout the year. But this is one that is not sweet enough for like the winters. I thought I would wear this a ton in the winters, and I tried to, but every single time I did, I felt it was a little too fresh to wear in the winters. So now that I've decided to get it back out again in the summer, because it's a more fresher version of that. So yeah, I want to wear this in the summer. I want to enjoy it. I want to use it because I love the scent. And yeah, again, I want to wear this. Let's see, when could I wear this to work? Yeah, I probably could. It could be a little too strong, so I could also like spray this on when I'm going to meet my friends and stuff, hang out with them, casual occasions. So yeah, let's see how I would wear this, but I'm waiting to like finally wear it. So yeah, we have that. This is NUON Rebel Woman EDP. Moving on next to our last perfume. This is again another designer one, and it's one of the only perfumes, not one of, yeah, one of the few that I have in my collection that is still in the box. That tells you that I haven't worn this a ton at all. This is YSL Mon Paris Parfum, but it's the floral version. Now this is a beautiful box, beautiful packaging, and the bottle, I know a lot of people think is super beautiful. I do agree, but it's not like my favorite, most pretty bottle. Like, I rather think this is prettier than this is, you know. I don't know, is it just me? Maybe. This is one that, again, I got, when did I get this? I think I got this 2020, I think 2020, end of 2020 is when I got this. So it's been over a year since I've had it. This is a beautiful, very floral perfume. Typically this is something I feel like I wouldn't like, which is why after okay, so my phone ran out of storage when I was sharing the story of how I decluttered YSL Mon Paris to my mom, because this seemed like something more that she would like. So yeah, I gave it to her. I did not, I mean, I could have given it away to a friend also, but like, this is, I paid I think 5.5k for this. Probably, I don't know what the actual MRP is, but I remember when I bought this from Shopper Stop, it was like November, December time. They had some sort of offer going on, end of season sale and stuff. So I think I got this at 10-15% discount or something like that. You could definitely get a better deal on this if you bought it from an Instagram page that sold like authentic perfumes, obviously. So yeah, I still paid quite a bit of money on this, so I decluttered it to her and I gave it to her. For a couple of months she had it. She didn't really use it. It was just lying in her collection. And then one day I remember decluttering some of her stuff, because she's the kind of person, like, I give her stuff and she uses it pretty much. Like, half the stuff she uses, the other stuff is kept in the cabinet, obviously, and then it ends up going bad also sometimes, and then she'll still not toss it away. It'll just be lying in a corner. So I was going through her stuff, decluttering some of the stuff for her, and that's when I saw this, and I just smelled it just for the sake of it, and I was like, why did I declutter it? It actually doesn't smell that bad. So I was like, should I take this back? Should I try it out? Probably, maybe share my thoughts on it and review it for you guys and stuff. So I asked her and she was like, yeah, take it back, no problem. So yeah, I know it's a little bit mean that I gave it to her and then I took it back, but she's my mom. We do that stuff to each other all the time. So yeah, I took it back, but ever since then I haven't really got a chance to really wear it. So yeah, it's time that I finally try it out, use it, figure out my thoughts on it. So yeah, that's why I added it into my perfume rotation for the month of summer, for the summer season, so that I'm actually able to like wear it a little bit, try it out, and then figure out my thoughts on it, and I'll share it with you probably soon, in a couple of weeks or maybe months, let's see. So yeah, that was my last pick for all the perfumes that are in my perfume rotation for the summer 2022. So yeah, that was it for the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know what kind of perfume content you would like me to come up around these. Do you want me to do like a roundup reviewing and sharing my experiences on these in a couple of months? Obviously the ones that I'm trying to unofficially pan, like this one, hopefully we'll see how much of this I'm able to use up as well. If you want me to do like obviously when I switch out my perfume rotation for summer and then move on to the monsoon, that time I will share which of these I have used up or not. But if there's any other kind of perfume content you want me to like film around these, let me know down below, and let me also know if you'll be interested in me doing like seasonal rotations. So then I'll do my monsoon one. The monsoon one I'm doing for sure any which ways. If you want me to do like a winter one, 6 months down the line as well, let me know that as well in the comment section, because it'll be really helpful for me to figure out what kind of perfume content you want to see. That's one that I'm like constantly seeing you guys' feedback on, and of course the analytics on my perfume videos as well. So yeah, it would be really helpful to have you guys leave some comments down below in the comment section as well. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Let me know what perfumes you will be using this summer as well, that you have in your collection and your perfume rotation for the next couple months. So yeah, leave that down below as well in the comment section. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.